recording now.
Do you want me to say my name, by the way?
Yes, please.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Cole, and I'm an actress, and I have a particular interest in this charity and what they're doing because throughout my life, my family has been very much older than me, grandmothers and great aunts and so on and so forth, and recently, of course, my mother, my first husband, both had to go into care homes. And one of the care homes, in fact, my first husband, we discovered that they were ill-treating him because the matron had changed. It was very, very difficult to prove because it was his word against theirs. We did actually move him to another home, but it was a very upsetting and terrible time. And that was very mild compared to, I know, what goes on in many care homes today. Now, I also know that there are some very good care homes. My mother was in a wonderful one near us in Somerset, where the staff were very dedicated, very full of humour, very full of love, and I also know that that's a rarity. And Compassion in Care seems to me the most extraordinary charity. Not only does it not take money from people or organisations who might be biased in some direction or another, which means that it is a charity which is in itself completely unbiased. And what it does is quite extraordinary. It actually stands for all those people who have to go into care, many of whom are forgotten, many of whose relatives are desperately fighting for the sort of care that they deserve, and they can't get it. Many homes, you know, are owned by very big businesses, and there is a power that enters the equation which is not very healthy if your first priority should be the care of the individual. And this charity is fighting those terrible inequalities. Really, sometimes it's more than inequality. Sometimes, I have to tell you, it's criminal, and I don't use the word lightly, and I do use the word advisedly. I'm not going to go into names because other people have done that, but I can't tell you how vital it is that this charity is supported both financially and in any other way that is possible. And I hope that we can actually, eventually, one day, make sure that every single elderly person who goes into a home gets the care and love that he or she deserves.